The most expensive paintings in the world. Before we start, I want you to hit the red subscribe button so that you never miss any of our videos. Number 10. New Couché by Amadeo Modigliani. Sold in 2015, this particular new painting was first shown to the public in 1917. After a few hours of its debut, the French police had to intervene, as it was termed as obscene by many visitors. It is just one of a collection of popular nude paintings of Modigliani. It was sold to the Chinese billionaire Louis Quicon for $170.4 million in 2015.
She's placed squarely against this brilliant splash of mid-blue, which is the cushion. The forms can be traced back to the plethora of influences that inform Modigliani's art.
Number 9. Les Femmes de Algar version O by Pablo Picasso. This unique painting by Pablo Picasso was bought by the Qatari royal family in 2015. This version is one in a 15-piece collection owned by the Gans family. This picture is representative of Algerian concubines in their harem with a hookah used to smoke hashish or opium. This particular painting is considered the masterpiece in the series. Christie's calls this painting a phenomenon with its reference to Cubanism, a response to the artist Delacroix's work as well as an echo of Matisse's work. It's almost considered a new style of painting.
Delacroix did with his Femme d'Alger would resonate through time. Both Picasso and Matisse would use this theme to challenge themselves and each other.
Number 8. Pendant's portrait of Martin Soelmans and Eugène Coupet. The couple portrait of Soelmans and Coupet were painted by Rembrandt in 1634 during their wedding. These paintings were first full-length portrait works. The painting is currently hung at the Rijksmuseum and is co-owned by it and Louvre. It used to belong to the Rothschild family. They are always displayed together and they have never been separated, even though they shuttle between both museums. Number 7. Wasker Slejanen II by Gustav Klimt. Wasker Slejanen translates to water serpents. Painted by Gustav Klimt, a popular Austrian painter, it features some gold leaf elements. This painting was also sold to Dmitry Rybolev by Yves Bouvier. Rybolev also reportedly owned the most expensive painting in the world, the Salvator Mundi. This painting originally belonged to a Viennese silk factory owner, but was later seized by the Nazis, and then finally to Gustav's illegitimate child, Gustav Uxie, before it was sold. Number 6. Violet Green and Red by Mark Rothko. You don't really need a picture to envision this painting, as the title is self-explanatory. However, it was painted in 1951 by famous Russian-American abstract expressionist Mark Rothko. It was bought by Russian billionaire Dmitry Rybolev from Yves Bouvier, who later reportedly fell in trouble in a string of international lawsuits due to misrepresenting the works and subsequently overcharging them. This painting sold to Rybolev was originally bought for roughly half the price, with Bouvier pocketing the difference. Number 5. Number 17A by Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock is one of the most famous abstract expressionist painters of all time. His painting number 17A was bought as part of a deal with the David Geffen Foundation and Kenneth Griffin, who also bought Interchange. The total deal cost him $500 million US. Number 4. Nefia fa Epopio by Paul Gauguin. Translating to When Will You Marry, this interesting painting was compelled by Paul Gauguin in Post-Impressionist 1892. It features two women from Tahiti, where Gauguin spent most of his time. It was reportedly sold to Qatar's royal family in 2014. Number 3. The Card Players by Paul Cézanne. Paul Cézanne painted the card players during the point where he was the most acclaimed. The buyers of the piece were the royal family of Qatar in 2011. There are 4 other pieces titled the same, but they are placed at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Musée des Beaux-Arts, the Cultured, and the Barnes Foundation. Number 2. Interchange by William de Kooning. Painted by Dutch-American abstract painter William de Kooning, Interchange was one of the first abstract landscape works. In September of 2015, it was sold to Kenneth Griffin, CEO of hedge fund Hitledge, for $300 million. It currently is on a loan at the Art Institute of Chicago. Griffin is also reported to have bought a Jackson Pollock art piece in addition to this one. Number 1. Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci. This piece by Leonardo da Vinci was painted in the 1500s and was often put under the radar for its authenticity. The art world is still divided whether it's da Vinci's real work or the work of one of his skilled students. Regardless, it fetched a hefty $450 million at a Christie's auction in 2017. The piece was bought by the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, through his Minister of Culture. His painting was due to be displayed at the Louvre Abdul Dhabi. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an amazing video from us. Goodbye!